I had... Thank you. Save the applause for after, please. I had many people tell me how I should write my speech, but as a 19-year-old, I know more than anyone over the age of 40 knows. This morning as I woke up, I had the option to practice the speech or sleep in. If you are even considering what option I chose, you have problems. I also am looking over at Xanto, quivering in his boots, because this is not the speech I gave him to approve. This is not the rough draft speech that I turned in a week late and wrote 10 minutes before presenting it to him. For a change of pace, our generation of youth has been called the #YellowSwag generation. Personally, I learned swag from my grandpa, so he was ahead of the game. Props to him. He told me of the importance of confidence. As I've implemented his lady advice in modern days, I have realized that swag is timeless. When I realized my grandpa had swag was when he first sang me the song, "It's Hard to Be Humble." To try and implement his principles of confidence, I will attempt to sing the first line of this song. Alright, you guys will have to bear with me. I'm not a very good singer. I don't know why I made myself do this, but here we go. Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble. Oh Lord, it's hard to be meek. When every sweet young lady wants to kiss me on the cheek. I hope this has earned me a few cheek kisses for after graduation pictures. You guys are all awesome. Class of 2014, you guys are awesome. Even Principal Xanto is awesome, though I hate to admit it. I have to tell you guys a little story about Mr. Xanto. Our class senior prank involved blocking off the parking lot and having a beach breakfast party in the parking lot. As Mr. Xanto strolled up to the parking lot, he had a horrified look on his face. It wasn't 20 minutes later that I look over and see Xanto eating our bacon and eggs. If you can't beat us, join us, I guess. I personally think he was going to try and break up the party, but seeing 3 coolers full of water balloons must have changed his mind. That's a tribute to class of 2014. As I've gone across the senior year journey, I've come to the inescapable conclusion that we, the class of 2014, know more than our parents. As I was writing this speech, I came up with a list for the benefits of being a valedictorian. Here are the 5 benefits of being a valedictorian. Number 1, ladies love a smart man. I have experienced firsthand that managing my schoolwork and fending off the female gender has been very hard. Things will only get worse now that I have achieved this accolade. And if I ever have a drought in the dating game, I have the best pickup line ever to go back to. I'm a valedictorian, go out with me. Number 2, Principal Xanto buys you pizza at all of the valedictorian lunch meetings. Number 3, as a valedictorian, you are entitled. When my dad asks me to do the dishes tomorrow, I will calmly ask him if he was a valedictorian in high school. When I hear the no response, I will say, "That's right, Dad, have fun with the dishes." Number 4, you get to wear a swagged out white sash. And 5, ladies love a smart man. Before I get grounded, and now that you guys all realize I'm a prick, I would like to tie this into some serious things. I wrote this speech with my personality in it. This speech was me. Seniors, as we're about to separate, be yourself. Don't live your life trying to impress people, and always be yourself. Stay grounded to who you are and your values. As we're about to separate, some things will never change. Where we went to school at will never change. We will always remember the people we graduated with and the precious memories shared with those people. I genuinely love you all. Thank you, teachers, for being a family that helped raise and shape us. Thank you, families, for annoying us and keeping us pointed in the right direction. Thank you, class of 2014. I feel honored to graduate with all of you guys. There's a saying, Bruin born, Bruin bred, be a Bruin till I'm dead, and nothing could be more true. As we go throughout the rest of the speeches, each addressee will give a complicated word and relate it to high school as our theme. At the end of the speeches, we'll have a vocab test for funsies and old time's sake. Just kidding. And I gotta do some shout-outs. I have to do some shout-outs since I'm up here. Shout out to all the guys I know on the football team. Shout out to basketball for winning us the state title this year. Shout out to Tyler Sanders' biceps. Shout out to my family. Shout out to Clayton Scholl, Jose. Follow him on Twitter. Shout out to everyone I see, and I would shout out to some girls, but I don't want them to get jealous for singling them out. So here's the next speaker, and go Brew.